Hey Nicole, it's a pleasure speaking with you today. It's Justin again, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Most likely, you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, you're lucky because if you didn't know, I'm actually a mind reader. And the answer is oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. So sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I have found by giving people an easy, free attack plan of actual things they can do today to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Justin. Please do this for me. So by the end of this video, you like what you heard and you see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can really help out your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of the video you simply want to take this free attack plan and use it yourself, hey, that works for me too. So now, let me show you the 3 things that will set your company above your competition. Let's not waste any more of your time or mine. So the 3 things we're going to go over today is, first thing is content, the second thing will be citations, and lastly, we're going to talk about backlinks. Okay. So content, first thing, right? So as you can see here, I'm on your Google Business Profile, AZ Advanced Plumbing LLC, right? What I wanted to show was your website and break that down, but obviously I can see you guys don't have one yet. So not a huge issue, but you're leaving a lot of money on the table, obviously not even having one, right? Because if we connect this to your Google Business Profile, that's going to bring in some really good leads. So obviously when I click on your website, it just takes me to Facebook, right? So let me go back. So as you can see, I am on your Facebook here on this tab, and overall not bad. I mean, you're doing what you can to get the word out, and I commend you for that. So really good stuff. Here's what I'll say though. Let me go back to Google. You want to have at least 1,500 words to be optimized with Google, right? So when you do get a website, whenever you get someone, if it's not me, if you go with someone else, when you get a website, make sure it has at least 1,500 words. Ideally, you want 2,000 plus to be optimized with Google. The reason being is Google does not know what you do if you do not tell them what you do, right? So you want keyword-rich content. So for example, you're a plumber in Gilbert. So in your homepage, in the beginning, it could be like the best plumbers in Gilbert, AZ. And then throughout text, you could put plumber in Gilbert. And then if there's a photo, you could say plumber fixing pipe in Gilbert. You need to have these actual keywords that people are searching for. So what I did was I searched up plumber in Gilbert, AZ, right? And the first thing is, first thing that pops up is sponsor. We're going to skip that. But right here. So what I did was I clicked on this guy. Right here, and this is, excuse me, there we go, a little hiccup there. So I went to his website, right? So as you can see, Plumbers Gilbert, AZ, right? As soon as you hit the home page, right? So this tells Google exactly what you do, right? They have their name. What do we do? Gilbert, AZ, 24-hour plumbing, right? Plumbing issue, leaking pipe, Gilbert residence, right? Why are they putting all this, right? It's because you need these exact keywords to be searched in Google, right? So as you can see, beautiful website here. This is a competitor's website. This is what we want to do for you guys, right? Again, 24-hour emergency plumbers, Gilbert, AZ. Another keyword, great keyword, maintenance, Gilbert and surrounding areas, right? Again, more pictures, more text, right? You want at least 1,500 words. You can see they have a ton of content for Google to just eat up and digest, right? And here's what I'll say. Google cannot read pictures, but they can read text, right? So this is why it's so important. You need to have at least 1,500 words on your homepage, right? And you want it to be optimized with keywords, right? As you can see, I'm still scrolling this homepage, right? Then you got the area, a little map, and then you got the header. Footer. So a ton of content for Google to digest, and it's no mistake why they're in the top search rankings, right? So we went over content, right? So this content, right? So let's go to the second thing, citations, right? So I went back here, right? Going back. So remember, I searched up plumber in Gilbert, AZ. We're going to skip the first thing, sponsor ad. Let's talk about that. ads, right? So here's the thing about ads. Ads are hit or miss, right? So if you got people answering the phones, if you got your website dialed in, if you got your offer correct, if you have a call to action, right? If you have all your systems and everything in place, ads can be great. If not, it's the flip side. You're throwing money down the drain. And I know you guys know about fixing and cleaning those dirty drains, right? So let's skip ads for now. And let's talk about this, right? Google Map Pack, right? So I hover over them, you can see them in the Map Pack. Remember I told you I'm a mind reader, right? So you're probably wondering, Justin, how do I get into this Map Pack? Great question, right? So instead of just telling you, I wanted to show you. So I'm gonna go to this tab, and this is what gets you into that Map Pack, right? And these are what's called citations, right? So a citation is you want your business name, address, and phone number, and it needs to be correct. It needs to be the exact same throughout every database, right? You want your name, address, phone number correct throughout all the databases, right? And when we get you multiple databases, that's what pushes you into this map pack, right? So when we look at these top three that made it in this map pack, they have an average of about 150 citations, right? So what we want to do is we want to get you 200 or 300 citations, which is totally doable, to push you into this map pack, right? So when I go back to your Google Business profile, so we can push this into the map pack, right? I can see straight off there's no address here. You guys need to put your address on this, and your address is actually on here, right? So you're missing out on a citation just from not having this address on your Google Business profile. You're missing out on leads, right? Because you need it to be exactly the same throughout every database, right? So your average, like I said, when we go back, right here has about 150. Let's get you 200 or 300, right? So that's it for citations. And last thing I want to talk to you about is backlinks, right? So you guys don't have a website, so I can't break down your technicals, but what I did was I copied and pasted theirs into this software. I copied their address here into this software. This software is pretty cool. It's called Ahrefs. And basically what it does, it's a behind the scenes curtain of what people are searching for on Google, right? So what's cool about it is I can see what they're searching for. And I would love to compare this to you because you guys don't have a website yet, but I'm going to show you the top competitor, right? So as you can see, they have 135 backlinks and 52 keywords they're ranking for, right? So let's talk about backlinks, right? What is a backlink, right? So a backlink is basically a website linking back to your website. So let's say another website is linking back to your website, giving you authority. So for example, you're a plumber. If I got you a backlink from Angie's List, right? That link from Angie's List gives you authority. And when Google sees that, they say, oh, Angie's List is linking back to this website. They must know what they're doing. That gives you authority, right? And when we talk about backlinks are a popularity contest with Google, right? So not all links are created equal, right? So what we want to do is we want to get you high quality links and not just a bunch of bad links or not quality links, right? You want both. You want quality and quantity, right? So when I look at this guy's links, he has 135 backlinks, right? So that's a ton of link traffic that's boosting their website, right? And look at this. So we can look at traffic and we can see if these are good links, right? 378, okay, 3,000 here, 1.7 thousand here, a couple, oh, look at this one, 451,000, right? So we can go, this is 451,000 monthly visitors to this website, right? We can go in and if you can see, I can click on this. I can go in and get you this link for your website when you get one, and this is going to massively boost you into those search rankings, right? So what's cool about it, yeah, we can go in and get you these high quality links, and what we don't want to do is get you these, right? A lot of people I see, a lot of other plumbers that I've worked with, they have these. They have a ton of backlinks, but they're spam, right? They're low quality links, and Google sees that you're trying to just basically get rankings from these websites, and it's not good, right? Because they're actually going to hurt you. Google can see right through that, right? So you want to get you these high quality links, like I said, right? So that's basically backlinks. They have 135, so we want to match you. Let's not get 135. Let's get 150. Let's get 200 backlinks and beat them, and that is, again, totally doable, right? Last thing I want to show you is these backlinks are pushing content on their keywords. Remember I talked about in the beginning, the content, it all ties together, the keywords, right? So look what they're ranking for on their website. This is in Google. Plumber Gilbert AZ, Plumber Gilbert, Top Notch Plumbing. That's their business name. So we're going to skip that one. Gilbert Plumber, Plumbing Repair Phoenix, Plumber and Gilbert, Gilbert AZ Plumber, Emergency Plumber Gilbert. So as you can see, look at the position, 3.5, 6.5, 4, 5, 12, 3. They are all on the first page of Google. So as you can see, this is so much traffic and so many viewers you guys could have getting ranked and organically for just keywords that people are actually searching for when they need a plumber, right? So in closing, once again, we went over content. So you want to have at least 1,500 words of content on your homepage. Whenever you get a website, you want at least 1,500. Your competitors have a lot, so let's get you 2,000, 2,500 if we could. But you want at least 1,500, right? Citations. You want to have at least 200 to 300 citations to really beat out your competition. Again, what is a citation? A citation is your business name, address, and phone number, and it needs to be exactly correct on every database, exactly correct. And all of these, we want to get you all of these pushing to your website, which is going to push you into this map pack, those citations, right? Last thing we talked about is backlinks and why they're so powerful. We want to get you high quality links, and we don't want to get you crappy links. We want to get you high quality links, and we want to get you more than the competitor, because when we do, we're going to push you up into the search rankings for searches that people actually search for example, Plumber Gilbert AZ, Top Notch, or excuse me, Gilbert Plumber, Plumbing Repair, right? So you're probably wondering, what now? Remember I told you on the mind reader? Well, you can either use this information and do this yourself, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, give me a call at 480-232-0315. Again, that's 480-232-0315. My name is Justin. It was a pleasure talking with you today, Nicole. I look forward to hearing from you, and have a great one. Bye-bye.